You can't be on your computer. Dun, 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 dun. Hey! Can everybody see me and hear me okay? Here, let's try that. Oof, too much. Can you all hear me? Pitstop. No, not Pitstop. Hey, Heather, how are you? Hey, Patrick. Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Grubhub mother. Way low here. See if I can sit higher. There you go. Okay, good. Wow, 10 people here. Hot dog. Hey, Joe. What's happening, brother? Is you like this background, the dark, mysterious background here I got here? I'll wait a couple more minutes, see if anybody else shows up. I'm going to be investing in a green screen here shortly, so I'll have a green screen behind me. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Dash for Cash. How's it going, buddy? It's just a weekend review. Dash to Cash. In case anybody missed my videos, any questions, it's just like Fox News Sunday or ABC News Sunday, just a weekend review type of thing. In case anybody, long and short of everything. Sitting at Chili's. Now, that's a soft spot there, Joe. Chili's. My wife is an employee. Well, she's more than an employee there. She's a managing partner for a Chili's here locally. What time is it now? Let's see. 6:02. Woohoo! We got 7 people here. Better than last time. 6. Uh-oh, we're down to 6. 5. What the hell's happening? 4. Did I say something? Yeah, it's not a little late. Yeah. It's only 6 o'clock here, obviously, on the West Coast. Yeah. Can you believe all the dislikes I got on that video, Joe? I don't understand. I thought my presentation of my reenactment of the salsa balls, I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, I like keeping it dark in my house. That way everybody, and the reason why, Heather, believe it or not, I've been in the online industry before this for about 10 years. And what'll happen is someone will take a picture, or if I'm doing a live picture like from my house or anything, what they'll do is they'll take a screenshot and then blow it up and try to figure out what you have, try to make, it's crazy what people do. So I like to keep it black. That way I don't have people saying, hey, what's that over there? Or what are you eating that? Or what are you doing with this? So that's why I keep it black. But I'm going to be getting a green screen in the next couple of weeks, put behind me and it'll look official. Then I'll have some like fantastic motion wallpaper in the back. Maybe like I'm over in the Middle East, or like in the Alps or something. Anyway, well, even though there's only 5 or 6 people here, this will be rebroadcast on the replay so people will get it. So let's start off. I'll make this short and sweet, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Everybody, it was a good week for people that work for DoorDash because first off, the lawsuit clarification, I got a lot of feedback from it that I was fear-mongering and I was given wrong information. But I clarified it on my video. You know, I stated fact, I stated labor law. That way it shows that I'm not fear-mongering. I'm not trying to give false information out there. I want to, especially when it comes to class action lawsuit, I want to give facts, and facts are very important. So that's why I did a follow-up for my the DoorDash lawsuit, and it was my original DoorDash video I did for the class action lawsuit where I broke it like 12, 15 hours before anybody else got it. That has over almost 2,700 views now, which is a lot for me. But anybody needs clarification on the DoorDash lawsuit, on my latest video I did about DoorDash on class action, I state specifically labor laws as it refers to United States. And just because we're independent contractors does not mean we are not covered by United States labor laws. So a lot of people get confused with that. Okay, number two. The video I did for how to keep yourself safe from phishing, it looks like it's very popular. I want to urge everybody, if you have not seen the video yet, go and watch the video I did about phishing and the poor soul that was phished on DoorDash and had $420 taken from him. He was working 3 jobs supporting his father who had Alzheimer's disease, and he got phished on the phone. So I go over how you, on the video, I lay in detail how you prevent yourself from being phished online, on the phone, and on your mobile phone as well. I mean, on your PC. I list tools that you use. Very easy to follow the instructions. And if anybody ever had a question about how to install like NordVPN or Firefox or anything like that, you can email me at ddpitstop@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to go help you get those goodies installed on your PC or maybe on your Android phone. I don't do iPhone, but I assume they're very similar to how you install the software. But make sure even if it doesn't even apply to when you're using apps on like driving, this is just overall safety for when you're in the online community, because you want to. It's very important to protect your identity, and it's very important, I think personally, to remain anonymous. So when you get a VPN, virtual private network, and you use Firefox with these tools I told you, these add-ons or plugins, it pretty much just makes you disappear from the grid online, which really helps people from trying to steal your identity. DoorDash has not been paying me my booth pay payments for those. Wow. So when you're getting those special like plus $5, plus $6, they're not paying you at the end of the day when you clock out or sign out, Heather? You're not getting the adjusted pay. I took screenshots of every single order and did not pay me peak. Here 3 days later, and I still have not. Wow. Just, you know what you need to do is make sure you keep those screenshots, Heather, because that's your only proof that you were not getting paid for it. Oof. Do you have Grubhub in your area, Heather? Have you tried Grubhub? Yeah, I mean, DoorDash is a bit, sorry, my dogs. DoorDash is a bit shady when it comes to that kind of stuff. Just make sure you save your screenshots for if you're getting screwed out of your pay. You know what? I would try, I don't know if you tried Grubhub. I tried Grubhub and tried the rest. You sign up for Amazon Flex. Sign up for, try them. See if they're any better for your market. I have not since I since I broke the news about the class action lawsuit, I refuse now to drive for DoorDash. I still have the app on my phone, but I will not drive for them until they correct the situation where they're applying your tips to the delivery fee, which is highly inappropriate. So on that note, make sure again that if anybody hasn't seen it yet, go to my video about protecting your online identity from phishing. Even though I made it for DoorDash and Grubhub and the rest, it applies to just your normal online surfing daily, your normal emails daily. It's a really nice tool to have in your arsenal. And like I said, if anybody needs help, email me at ddpitstop@gmail.com. I'll be happy to try to help you install it or configure it for you. Now, the NordVPN, the virtual private network that I said, is not free, but it only runs like $3 a month if you pay for the whole year in advance. Wow, Grubhub's not recruiting. Did you get on their waiting list, Heather? Make sure you get on their waiting list. I know there's a waiting list. When I first signed up for Grubhub, I was put in a region that was 45 miles away from me, and I emailed them saying I need something a little closer. It took them about 3 weeks to get back to me, but they put me, a much closer, region, because I had to wait for someone to fall off that region for them to put me in the region. So just make sure if you get on their waiting list. If there is, what you can do too, there's emails out there. You can email people. I would email Grubhub directly. See if there's, maybe, be a little pushy. Maybe you can email their customer service or something. Say, hey, I've tried to sign up forever, and wink, wink. I've tried to sign up forever, and no one's accepted me yet. Okay, let's move on. Now, my favorite story of the week. The testicles in the salsa. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody. I hope I don't offend Heather or Elizabeth or Joe or anybody. But I thought that was classic comedy gold. I tried to lighten up a serious situation where the Darwin Award nominee can get up to 15 years for dipping his little testes in the salsa cup. It's disgusting, obviously. And when I first started watching it, when I seen him, he had his Confederate flag shirt pulled up. I knew it was going to be a redneck video because, oof. But yeah, he can get 15 years now for putting those little testes in that salsa. And it absolutely is disgusting. But I thought I'd reenact it. I've seen other people have covered the story and they've taken a more serious note, which I totally respect. But I wanted to be a bit more lighthearted about it and not be so serious about it, but still get the point across that you should not. This is a big no-no. You shouldn't do it. But apparently, I think it's the most. Well, besides my cherry picking video series, it's the most dislikes I've ever had on a video. So I don't understand. Were people offended by my little pictures or what? I was just trying to. People need to get a sense of humor with this type of thing. Yeah, absolutely, Heather. Absolutely. It's also fun to laugh at people making fun of it. It is, and I laugh at myself all the time. If you look up look up the word clumsy in the dictionary, you'll have my picture, because if I can break something, I'm going to break it. If I can trip over something, I'm going to trip. That's why I refuse to carry knives around, because I'd kill myself. I'm so clumsy, which I don't get. So yeah, the salsa was my favorite video of the week. So if anybody hasn't seen that and wants a good laugh, please give me a thumbs up on that to help counteract those thumbs downs. And I do a reenactment of the person eating the salsa. So it's pretty funny. Hey, Road Dog, how you doing? Minnesota, huh? Home of Prince. Home of the Vikings. Yes. Okay, let's see. Also, something I didn't get very many views, but hopefully I can get some more lifters over here, some more people driving for Lyft, is that they filed to go public this week, or filed paperwork to go public to issue their IPO, which stands for Initial Public Offering. So basically, they're pre-selling their stocks, and they're hoping that you can buy you buy their stock at a set price, and if they go public, if the price takes off, you can resell that stock for a huge profit. Just like I wish back in 1983 I had about $10,000 to invest in Microsoft, because right now I'd be about as half as rich as Bill Gates. $10,000. That's all you needed back when Microsoft, right before they went public. Can you imagine what we wish we would have done back then? So yeah, not a lot of people viewed the lift. So if you're interested in Lyft going public, I list the source there about showing the information, and they're hoping to raise $100 million pre-IPO. I believe maybe it's more, but I think it's $100 million pre-IPO, which is a nice little boost for them, because I think they're going to soon surpass Uber, at least in the rideshare market, because they're doing it much better than Uber in every sense of the way, and the last story of this last week I wanted to wrap up with was that San Francisco politician, councilman, going after DoorDash and saying if they don't change their pay policy, excuse me, I gotta take a drink. If they don't fix their pay policy, he's instructed I think the city attorney to sue DoorDash. And if that don't work, he's going to instruct the city council or the state to pass a law, write a law to make them behave themselves. He says he said he doesn't call them DoorDash, he calls them Dine and Dash. I think everybody that's been with DoorDash for a while actually calls them Door Trash and not Dine and Dash, but Dine and Dash is good too. So those are the 5 stories I covered this 5 stories I covered this last week and for the weekend review. I was releasing content every day. I'm going to slow it down to probably once every couple of days, so I don't bombard you guys with a lot of useless information out there. I want to make sure when I release videos or anything like that, it's quality content that's based in fact. So hopefully that will curtail some of the comments that the drama and all. Hopefully it helps curtail the drama that some of the channels have been going through, mine included. But I'm staying far away from that as I can. So the 7 people we have here. Before I wrap it up, anybody have any questions, ideas, thoughts? Oh, if you have any stories that you would like me to cover or any ideas, I'm always open for new content, great content. So if you would please email me at ddpitstop@gmail.com. Also, I got a Facebook and a Twitter page I decided to open up. I'm not big on social media, but it's other ways to connect me if for some reason YouTube isn't behaving for you. Any questions, comments? Thumbs down, thumbs ups. Hey, David, how you doing, my friend? Glad that you can make it again. I appreciate you being here last week, buddy. Well, Heather, I think you were here last week too, weren't you, on my inaugural video? Hi, Brenda. How you doing? Let's see, any comments? I got eight people and 5 likes. Not too bad. My subscriptions have been going up like crazy. The channel was born on January 16th, and since January 16th, as of right now, I have 556 new subscribers. Not bad for just over a month and a half. So if we work that out, and I keep, gaining subscribers by releasing quality content, by December, I'm hoping to have 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers, which would be great for me. See this old ugly face yapping all the time. Boy, did everybody see that video Pete released on his vlog about all that snow that New York got? He was walking around in that snow. That's crazy. He's doing that today. It's here in Southern California. I'm outside in the backyard with my t-shirt on. It's about 73, 74 degrees and sunny out. And he's walking in 6-8 inches of snow. Everybody, yeah, The only bad thing about California is it's a little too liberal for me, but the weather's great, so it makes up for it. Yeah. Yeah, I hope plenty of content is coming in the future, Road Dog. I just didn't want to release. At first, I was excited because I was seeing so many people signing up for my subscribe to my channel. I was trying to release something every day to keep the hype, but I got to balance that between good content and not wasting everybody's time. Wow, Elizabeth, 10 inches of snow in Boston. Wow. So yeah, I'm probably going to do a video once every couple of days, unless it's like breaking news, like the video I just did about that San Francisco officials going after DoorDash here in California. New Hampshire, that much? Holy smokes. I have to drive up. It's funny, where I live in California, I have to drive up to the snow. It takes about 35, 40 minutes. So instead of being in the snow here in Southern California, if you want to go to the snow, usually you got to drive up to the snow. Let's see, Bear, my dog is playing. Let's see, Bear, you want to come here? Bring Bear to me. Bearness, come here. Bear, come here. Or Moo. Let me get one of my dogs. They want to photobomb me here. Just to say, I'll be right back. There we go. All right. All right. There we got Moo. This is my little girl. She's about 8 years old. We got her when she was about 1 year old. She was badly abused. Ticks in her ears. Very skittish, would not bark, coward. She had motor oil all over her back, so we assumed that she was living inside of an abandoned car motor. But now we've had her for about 8 years, and she has adjusted well. Very little signs of the abuse she went through. She still has some, issues with people, and she's still very independent, but she's a doll. I would love to move to California. Yeah, California. Florida is probably just as expensive as California. Bearness, let me go get my other one. Come here, Bear. Ha ha ha. And this is Bear. He don't like the camera. He likes to photobomb me though all the time. Yeah, he likes to photobomb me. You probably see him all the time in my videos. This guy here on the couch behind me, trying to steal the. He's a ladies' man, boy. He loves the ladies. You like kisses? All right. Anyways, I thank everybody for showing up. It's a little late with Grubhub. I haven't, David. I haven't worked. I'm taking a couple weeks off because I burnt myself out big time, and I knew I needed a break because when you get that ping for Grubhub or DoorDash, and even before you hit accept, you get squirmish or angry. You need to, hey, Phoenix Fox, what's up, brother? But when you get that ping, you get a little angry. I know it's time to take a break when you get to the point where when you hear that, you get, you cringe. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, David. I needed to take a couple weeks break. I mentioned last week, I was going solid since November. I was going 7 days a week nonstop with Amazon Flex and Grubhub and I was going nonstop. I was making good money, but it was just burning me out. And then at Christmas, I had to start working 5 days a week because I couldn't do 7. It was just killing me. Yeah. I don't have children, Heather, so my dogs are my children. It's funny if if God says, okay, you can't have kids, so you do something else. So I'm a big animal. I'm a huge animal person. Hey, John, how's it going, buddy? I would show you Stuart tonight, John, but he's in our room, and he wanted to go to sleep because he has little kids hours. I wrapped him up in his blanket like a burrito again. No, John, I like to keep my. I'm going to be getting a green screen, but I was mentioning earlier, I like to keep my background dark because I've been in the online industry for about 15, 16 years before I used to do this. And I've done some live videos where they'll take screen captures of whatever you are, and then they'll blow up what's in your background behind you and start, what is this? And what is this? And oh my God, he's eating Cheerios or he's eating this. And I just don't feel like dealing with it. People will try to exploit in any way possible. So keeping it black is how I like it. They're both Chihuahuas. Both my dogs are Chihuahuas, Heather. I'll have to see one day. I'll have to get Stuart on here live. But like I said, right now he is sleeping in our room and he's wrapped up. He's literally looks like a giant burrito because I take his blanket like a 3-year-old kid, because that's how smart they are, and I'll wrap him up like a burrito. And all you'll see is his ears, his eyes, and his snout. But this whole body is wrapped up like a burrito. It's hilarious. And he'll sit there and sleep all night long. All night long like that. And he'll get up at about 4:30 or 5 in the morning. He'll wake us up every morning. Every morning at 5:30. You can set your watch. I'll give him a carrot. He'll go back to sleep till 8, and then he wants his breakfast. So even if I want to sleep in, this pig will not let me. Absolutely. Wow, 11 people here. Wow, I'm 27 minutes. Okay, well, I bugged you guys. I bored you guys. Oh, that's why I just accept that. Let me go home. Exactly. Yeah, Stuart wakes me up. Absolutely. He'll sit there and he'll oink. And he'll stand here, and you'll hear oink, oink. And then when I answer him, he'll get all excited, and he'll start prancing out to the front room to go to the refrigerator for his morning snack. But I highly suggest pigs. If anybody has the time to dedicate to a potbelly pig, one of the best pets you can possibly have. But you got to have time to dedicate to them, because if not, you can't leave them in the house like a dog and leave them there all day long, because they get destructive. And when they become destructive, they'll eat your drywall, and they'll eat your chairs, and they'll eat your furniture, and they'll unplug everything. I mean, I got that video. I don't know if you guys seen it. I have a video on YouTube here that shows Stuart when he was a little bit younger unplugging my printer. You have to go. If you haven't seen it yet, it'd be great. You should see it. I'll link it. For those watching on a replay, I'll link it on one of the videos at the end of this video. Not much, Phoenix Fox. I was just going over the 5 stories I covered this last week. The clarification for the DoorDash lawsuit, the tools for keeping yourself safe from the online phishing. I went over, Mr. Balls in the Salsa Cup and my awesome reenactment. And I don't know why people give me 4 or 5 thumbs down on it. No one those. I guess those 4 or 5 don't have a sense of humor. Lyft going public, and the last one was the San Francisco official going after DoorDash in California, which is going to be great. When we leave the house, we try to work in tangent where no one's out of the house more than 4 or 5 hours, because what we could do with Stuart, we can feed him and he'll go pass out for 4 or 5 hours. So he'll be sleeping when we leave, and most of the time he'll be sleeping when we come home. If we're out for 8 or 9 hours, we shake our head, because we'll come home, he'll have the chairs knocked over, everything will be unplugged. I mean, it'll be it looks like a barnyard in here. He'll have his way. Road Dog, your friend had a potbelly. Did he like them? Skunks are, well, I've heard skunks are great if you get them, get the smell sac removed, obviously. Yeah, I still got your information, Phoenix Fox. I'm going to be doing a video on that. All the other information you sent me, the screenshots. Don't worry, I haven't ignored that email. I promise. But yeah, if anybody hasn't seen Stuart yet, when I got my first 100 views, I had Stuart on video, and then I also have another video of Stuart unplugging my printer. I'll put both those up on the at the end of this video. Yeah. Yeah, you've seen the chihuahuas in the background. Yeah, Bear and Mumu photobombing me in the background because I usually do it from my couch. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I've kept you 30 minutes. I appreciate everybody for showing up. Any other questions before I let you guys get back to your life? Thank you, Heather, for showing up. I really appreciate it. I saw you show up to Pete's earlier broadcast. You're always very supportive of me, Pete and I really appreciate that. Adele's tacos. Yes, I like tacos. Let's say, it's not Taco Tuesday yet. Yeah, tacos. Yeah. Now you're going to make me hungry. I'm going to have to go out eat tacos for dinner. Okay. Well, everybody, I appreciate everybody for showing up. Again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate anybody that's watching this for the first time or on replay to please subscribe. And also, if you would be so kind to hit the thumbs up button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, you got to get yourself a pig. Taco Bell Freedom. It's Taco Bell Freedom Day soon. Yes, run for the bathroom, not run for the border. Run for the bathroom. And Heather, if you do decide to get one, make sure when you do eventually buy a Potbelly, make sure you get one from a reputable breeder. Don't go pay someone $50 at a feed store and they'll say it's a mini pig, and then you get it home, and by the time it grows up, it's 400, 500, 600 pounds. Make sure you get it from a reputable breeder. We paid $800 for our pig, which it was from a very reputable breeder. We checked out the website first. We checked out how the pigs were bred, how they were kept, and made sure everything was on the up and up. You don't definitely want to pay $50 for a pig from a feed store or from someone say, I'm selling Potbelly for $50. No. Or mini pigs. You got to be careful. Mini pigs grow up to be mega pigs. Oh, March 10th, no more free Taco Bell. I wish they would get rid of Taco Bell completely. I've never got over $11 for a Taco Bell order ever. Oh my God. All right, everybody. I'm out of you. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next Monday. I'm going to do it again at, is 6 o'clock good for you guys? I think 6 o'clock, West Coast, 9 o'clock is a nice, excuse me, nice even number. I didn't want to do it too soon because I didn't want to interrupt you guys when you're out there. But thanks, everybody, for joining. Thanks, Brenda. Thanks, ALs. Is that how I say it? Phoenix Fox, as always. Thanks, Heather, as always. I appreciate it. John, appreciate it. Road Dog, appreciate it. This is my shout-out time. Elizabeth, Brenda. Who else? David, appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate David from being here from almost the beginning, too. And that's all my brothers and sisters from another mother are here. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. You guys be safe and take care, and keep an eye on videos. Hopefully, I'll be pushing out a couple. I got a couple more coming up this week. Probably I'm going to be doing my body cam one here in the next week or in the next couple of days, and I'm going to be highlighting some software that I highly recommend you guys use if you're using Android. But I'm going to keep that software name secret because I'm actually talking to the developer right now, trying to get a good deal for everybody through a special link that I might be able to get for everybody. Anyways, everybody have a great week. Talk to you later.